Nothing in dentistry is a commodity. What do I mean? Pretty much everything that we do in dentistry is not equivalent across the board. So for a number of years with regards to implants, the old timers would say implant design doesn't matter. Pick the cheapest implant, put it in, you're going to be fine. Okay. And as you know, on my channel, I couldn't disagree more adamantly with that statement. It is true that titanium will integrate, true. But the number of mechanical and biomechanical complications associated with poorly designed implants is enormous. If you don't believe me, and you don't, I tell you, don't believe me, do your own fact check. While you're watching, open up another browser, go to Google and say, broken dental implants. Just Google broken dental implants, not abutments, not crowns, implants, and look to see what you'll see. And what you'll see is there's going to be 2 or 3 implants that you're going to readily recognize all over the place. And then you're going to see other implants that aren't there at all. You're going to say, I don't see any of this brand over here. Brand X, I don't see any of those. And you got to ask yourself, why did brand Y have all of these failures riddled across the internet and brand X has none? And it's not because brand X is, going out there and like somehow litigating these people and saying, pull that picture down. It's just public knowledge, right? People are putting those out there. And the reason they're putting them out there is because they happen. And they happen because of implant design. So implant design is not a commodity, right? Aesthetics in dentistry is not a commodity. So we have hundreds of different types of materials that we can use in the aesthetic zone to accomplish solutions. Felspathic, Emax, zirconia. We have all of these different solutions that are available to us. They're not a commodity. And the reason I say that is that so many times where we have a discussion in dentistry where we think everything's on an equal playing field. And it's not on an equal playing field. Everything that we do is a decision and needs to be meticulously thought through. And you need to look at every aspect of what you're doing and say, is this the quality of dentistry that I want to offer my patients? And are the supplies that I'm using in that capacity facilitating that endeavor? Are they meeting those objectives? And if they're not, then there's an opportunity for improvement, because we want to make sure that when at the end of the day, when we're done and we take the lab coat off, and we wash our hands and we're getting ready to go home, that we can reflect on our day. And when someone says to you later that night, how was your day today? You say, I helped a lot of people today and I felt really good about it. We want to sit there at night and say, I did something powerful for the world, because that's where our value, that's where our reward system comes from. It doesn't even really come from the patient saying, Doc, thank you so much for that class 2 filling. Right? Said no one ever, right? You're not going to get that compliment, but you can, when you look at the radiograph, say, I crushed that. Right? And it looks good. It's biomimetic. It blends in. You can't tell it's there. And you go, that's the best that we can do today to help that patient. That's where we get our reward. That's where we sleep well at night going, I really love this profession. And it's not just in any one thing, guys. It's in every single discipline within dentistry. There's an opportunity to study and examine those individual disciplines and drive them to the best that they can be. They're not commodities. They shouldn't be treated like commodities. A filling is not a filling, is not a filling. An implant is not an implant, is not an implant. A bone graft is not a bone graft, is not a bone graft. They're all different and they need to be addressed in that light. This has been another episode of Implants Made Simple. If you've enjoyed this content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends.